amazing, amazing institution. I cannot tell you how thrilled we are that you're actually committing your presence and that APRI, right, is back in force in LA. So when I first came to Los Angeles back in the 1970s, I actually did work for years. I don't know if you know a guy named Anthony Thigpen, but I actually did a huge amount of work with Anthony. I did some of the first ballot measures, progressive ballot measures in Los Angeles. We did a lot of voter registration. And the APRI was everywhere, right? APRI actually did most of the voter participation work in Los Angeles when I first got here. They did it for years and years and years. And I would go over to the county fed and the constituency groups were there, but they always played their role, right, in Los Angeles as an organization. So it just does my heart such great happiness to see the A. Philip Randolph Institute, back, pulled together with a mission. And the idea that somehow Trade Tech could be part of that mission is so incredibly thrilling for our campus.
Thank you all for inviting me. LA, I always think of as the big dog. I'm from San Francisco, and I'm the Western Region Director, and that encompasses the state of Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington State. California is, very special. The interesting thing about A. Philip Randolph and the connection of how the Pullman Porters, went from, place to place, educating African American communities by distributing the different papers. I don't know if you all know that we used to get all of the information. We used to know about Detroit and Los Angeles. We used to know about Los Angeles and Detroit. And that was because Pullman Porters would pick up those papers from individual communities and distribute them. They were the distributors of information about African Americans all over the country. I got involved with the A. Philip Randolph Institute when I was 35 years old. And I was just really upset because I said to myself, why can I not learn anything about A. Philip Randolph in my history books? This is a man bigger than almost any hero we ever had, because the significance of the Pullman Porters was not only were they the distributors of information for African American communities, but they were the origins of educating their kids who went to African American schools such as Meharry Medical Center, Fisk University, Tennessee State, all the traditional African American colleges, and they were, quite educated. And the Pullman Porters, who had what we call a steady job, didn't get paid a lot, but they had a steady job. And they were able to have their families get educated, and that was one of the other distributions of what the A. Philip Randolph Institute or A. Philip Randolph was involved in. And so I thought, I can give you a lot of history about A. Philip Randolph, but I wanted you all to think about yourselves and how important, the connections are, and really think about how big it is to have had, A. Philip Randolph or the Pullman Porters or their family descendants all have an impact on you. And, I want to thank Dr. Torre for, inviting me. I want to thank my LA chapter folks, my leaders, and of course my friends who've been around me forever, for inviting me here. And somebody said, "Are you coming?" I said, "I'm coming down there and I want to be more a part." And I just think that this is a great campus. Last thing, I'm still a student at City College in San Francisco, and I'm not giving up. Thank you all.
Here at LATTC. It was an amazing thing. So I cannot tell you how happy we are that you loaned us an amazing leader for our campus as well. Yolanda Torre.
We are making him an official member of the A. Philip Randolph Institute.
I'm in.
We're going to pin the lapel, so from my lapel to your lapel, and we're going to have our regional director, James, do the pinning.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much.
I gotta make sure.
Is there an easy way to do this? Let's go for it. All right. Oh!
That was my finger. Very few of these.
Wow. Sir. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So one of our goals that Larry and I have come up with is that we want to establish an emeritus scholarship fund in the name of A. Philip Randolph. All we need is $35,000 to kick it off. And you in this room are going to help us make that happen. There is no emeritus scholarship fund in the name of A. Philip Randolph yet. We're making history. There is no emeritus scholarship fund at the community college level. We are making history, and you are part of it. So as we go on, we're gonna drive it home that this is an important event today. We are making history.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Westwood Village ENT Entertainment Group. Thank you and have a good day.
Y'all give it up one time for Westwood Village ENT. Give it up for all the artists that you've seen tonight. I'd like to thank you guys for participating in the live streaming here at the LA Trade Tech House. We're here honoring Asa Philip Randolph and also all the women of the airways. I'd like to give it up for all the artists you've seen tonight. Give it up for anybody that was involved with the project. I'm your host, Lorenz Braggs. I'm tired, y'all. Live, love, respect yourself. We out. Peace.